One advantage of using an accounting system. Hello everyone, this is Jesse Alcaraz. I teach people accounting, business, and financial literacy concepts. And for this video, I will be showing sa inyo bakit prefer kong gumamit ng isang accounting information system as compared to spreadsheets or custom-built systems. So when I analyze kasi the performance of our business or determine kung ano ba yung status niya, ang pinaka-tinitignan ko is the financial statements, profit and loss, cash flow statement, and then the balance sheet. Take note na sa tatlong option na na-mention ko, accounting system, spreadsheet, tsaka custom-built systems, yung tatlong yan, kayang mag-produce ng different reports, different statements. However, in my own experience ko lang to so disclaimer, Excel and custom-built systems have a layer of difficulty in terms of summarizing the different transactions that are tied to a specific account. So what am I referring to? So for example, we are talking of sales. So let's say yung sales natin is 3 million pesos per month. So of course, in a spreadsheet and in a custom-built systems, lalabas talaga yung 3 million sales. And then at the same time, kaya ding makita kung ano yung breakdown ng sales na yan. However, usually, in my experience, when I want to check the composition of the sales using these two systems, I have to go to the sheet where the sales have been recorded, or I have to go to a certain page ng web-based na custom-built system to check ano ba yung composition ng sales. So, yes, I can check it, but it's not as seamless as compared to the accounting system na ginagamit ko, which is Manager.io. The same goes for some expense accounts, just like salaries. I can see na merong 300,000 recorded salaries for the month. However, I do not know kung ano yung breakdown ng mga salaries na yan. If I wanted to dig deeper, I have to get it in another page. I have to get it in another sheet. Unlike again sa seamless na pagka-organize ng isang accounting system. So to better understand ano ba yung pinagsasabi kong seamless, I will be sharing it on my screen. So I have here a sample data of an accounting business book. So usually I use this when presenting Manager.io to prospects. And ayun, may mga transactions dyan. And ang pinaka gusto ko lang ipakita sa inyo are the reports. So we'll just go to the reports. And then we'll start with the profit and loss. Okay, so may profit and loss dito, June and July. So let's just view it. So meron na tayong profit and loss for the months of June and July. So again, Excel templates, custom-built CRMs or mga specific systems can produce this report. But hindi sila gaya nito wherein I can click the amounts. So for example, if I will be clicking this inventory sales that is within the financial statement, it will now take me to the actual transaction na tumotal ng 25,000. I can even view anong specific transaction ito. Kailan nangyari, magkano yung quantity, magkano yung price. Okay? So let's go back. Gusto nating tignan itong consulting services na to. Bakit mayroong 120,000? So merong 100,000, 5,000, 5,000, 10,000, and there are also sales to Jesse Alcaraz. There are also sales to Jollibee. So again, we can go back to the financial statement. And this time we wanted to check the salaries account. So click natin yung 35 and it will now show us the different transactions associated with that account. So si salary A, meron 10,000, employee B, si employee C, employee A pala, hindi salary A. And then we can go back, utilities, we can click, ano ba itong binayaran for 12,500? It is for electricity. So again, dito natin makikita yung pagiging seamless niya. You're not only presented with the actual financial statement, but you're also given the link. So nakakonect na siya dito kung ano yung mga transactions that have added to this specific figure. So we can also do this for the balance sheet. So we can just click reports, go back to reports, and then click balance sheet. So meron na akong ginawa as of July 31. So ano yung mga items that are in the balance sheet? We have the assets, liabilities, and equity. So we can see here that we have a total of 157 assets, 132 liabilities, and then retained earnings na 132. Sorry for the baka may nalito. So yung presentation kasi nito, you have an option here. So we wanted to be presented like this. So asset is equals to liabilities plus equity. So ganito yung itsura niya, 157, 157. And again, since we wanted to know why we have 110 accounts receivable, we can just click this amount. And then, okay, meron tayong receivable from Jesse, 10,000. From Jollibee, 100. We can click again, 100. So, isang transaction lang siya. You can go back, click to Jesse. So, this comprises of multiple transactions. So, mayroon tayong sales invoice, 3,000. Naka-receive tayo ng payment. Meron na namang sales invoice. So on and so forth. So, again, if you're the one reviewing the performance of your business, kung ano yung takbo ng business mo, it's very easy because pindot-pindot ka lang. You don't have to shift to different pages, clicking filters or mga formula to clean the data in order for you to create some conclusion ano bang nangyayari sa business mo. We can go back to our cash and cash equivalents. Meron 27,000. Anong breakdown yan? Cash in bank, 23. Cash on hand, 47. Bakit 47? We can click it again. So, bakit naging 47? So, merong payment, 25, 5,000, 10,000. Merong mga collections, 22. Mga ganun. So, you get my point. Lastly, we can also check the cash flow statement. Cash flow statement. And then let's prepare July 1 to July 31. You can use the direct method. So let's view. So we'll now be presented with the items related to cash flow. Nagbayad tayo ng pera in relation to our accounts payable. Naka-receive tayo ng 1,000 from receivable. Payment for inventory. So on and so forth. Operation natin for the period. Net decrease in cash. Then add the cash beginning. We now have the cash at the end of the period, 27,750. So again, just like kanina, you can click this amounts. Salaries, bakit merong minus 35? Click that one. It will now give you the breakdown of that amount. If you go to consulting services, ano bang meron dyan? Yan din, the breakdown. So, madali lang siya. Okay? Sobrang dali niya in terms of reviewing. Kasi ako, when using Excel, kung yung main source of documents are in Excel, kailangan ko pang ayusin yan. Kailangan ko pang mag-enter ng mga formula and use other features of Excel for it to be more presentable for me as for the clients. The same goes for custom built systems na maraming layers din na dadaanan before you can clean up the data in order to arrive at that conclusion and level of organization and presentation. So, that is why my encouragement is kung nag-iisip ka na magpapagawa ka ng custom-built systems or if you want to commission someone to also build an Excel templates, why not consider Manager IO? Because again, meron silang free version, free offline version wherein yung pinakita ko sa inyo, you can easily use that as, paano ba? As a benchmark kung ano ba yung mga features na dapat or maganda na na nasa isang system. Kasi madalas, yung mga business owners magpapagawa ng system, they still don't have any idea as to determine if maganda ba yung system. Ano ba yung mga features na maganda sa isang system? Ano ba yung mga hindi? At the very least, meron kayong sinubukan na free and then you can use it for a while, you can study it for a while, you can consult it with a programmer so that when you try to build a blueprint for your system, mas magiging maganda siya. Hindi na siya gagawin from scratch because naka-benchmark na kayo sa isang comprehensive accounting system which is again Manager IO. So that would be all for this video and I hope you will find it informative, valuable, and if you know someone na nagbabalak magpagawa ng system through a programmer or through someone who's an expert in Excel, tag them in the comments para magka-idea din sila. Ato lang and mayong hapon sa tanan.